Hello children, I am Shamshad ma'am and today we shall do the second lesson in prose for standard 8. The lesson is The Boy Who Sold Wisdom. Now first I shall tell you the story of the lesson in short. The story is based on an orphaned boy named Nagendra who had a shop in the marketplace saying, "Wisdom for sale." One day, an ignorant boy called Babu came and bought some wisdom worth a nickel from him. But this angered his father and they went back to return the wisdom and get back the money. The wisdom was advice written on a piece of paper which stated that if it is not wise to stand and watch two people fighting. Nagendra said if they returned the wisdom, he would give back their money. They returned his piece of paper and asked Nagendra to return their money. Nagendra made them sign a document saying that your son will never use his advice and that he will always stand and watch people fighting and then give back their nickel. The king of that land had two queens who hated each other. One day, each queen sent her maid to the market. The two maids went to the same shop and both wanted to buy the same pumpkin. So they began to quarrel. Nagendra happened to be nearby and went there to watch the quarrel, remembering his father's contract. The maids noticed the merchant's son and asked him to be their witness. The two maids went to their queens and told them about the quarrels. The queens sent complaints to the king and also sent word to Babu to come and to be the witness on their side. If he did not give witness on their side, they would chop off his head. When Babu and his father heard this, they were worried and went to Nagendra to find a solution. Nagendra charged them 500 rupees and asked Babu to pretend to be insane when he was called to the court and behave as if he did not understand anything. Next day, when the king and his minister asked Babu various questions, he merely babbled and uttered nonsensical syllables. The king lost his temper and drove Babu out of the courtroom. Babu was very happy by the success of the trick and told everyone about Nagendra's great wisdom. Now, Nagendra's father, Gupta, was worried because his son had to pretend to be mad always. If the king came to know the truth, he would chop off his son's head. So they went back to Nagendra for more wisdom. Nagendra charged him another 500 rupees and asked them to go to the king when he was in a good mood and tell him the whole story. When the king heard the story, he laughed and forgave Babu. The king was also taken up by Nagendra's wisdom and sent for him. He asked him if he had any more wisdom to give the king. Nagendra charged the king 1,00,000 or 100,000 rupees and gave him a piece of paper on which was written, "Think deeply before you do anything." The king was so happy that he got these wordings embroidered on his pillows and engraved on his cups and plates. Some months later, the king fell ill. The minister and the queen wanted to kill him, so they bribed the doctor to put poison in the king's medicine. When the medicine was brought to the king, he read the words, "Think deeply before you do anything," which was engraved on the cup. So the king lowered the cup and started thinking for a while. The guilty doctor thought that the king had guessed that there was poison in his cup. The doctor at once threw himself at the king's feet and confessed everything to him and asked forgiveness. The king ordered the queens to be hanged and banished the doctor from his kingdom and made Nagendra his minister and gave him a lot of wealth. Now children, your first homework is to read the whole lesson. And after reading the lesson, now you will start writing in your notebooks. Now the first main is glossary, that is meanings. Now the first meaning, weird, strange, stormed, rush in very fast, errands, a short journey to get something for somebody, furious, very angry, babbled, to talk quickly or in a way that is difficult to understand, wisdom, experience and knowledge, banished, send somebody out of the country as a punishment, persuade, convince, feign, pretend. Now the next main comprehension exercise, reorder the following jumbled sentences in the right sequence as they occur in the text. Now I am sending you the photo, you have to write it in order. They have given you jumbled sentences. Now, the next main is complete the following sentences. First, Nagendra's brilliant idea was to set up a shop. Second, he sold wisdom. Third, wisdom was bought by quality. Fourth, Babu's father was angry with him because he had paid a nickel and bought a piece of advice as wisdom. 5. Nagendra reacted to the fury of Gupta by asking him to return the wisdom his son had bought. 6. He returned the money after making Gupta sign a document that his son would never use his advice, which stated he would stand and watch people fighting. 7. Babu got into a problem for the second time when he watched the quarrel between the two maids. 8. The dispute between the two maids was over a pumpkin. Now, the next main, C. Answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences. First question. Why did Nagendra open a shop? Answer. Nagendra's parents died when he was young. He was jobless and had to earn for his living. Hence, he opened a shop. Question 2. Why is the merchant's son called a stupid boy? The merchant's son was not aware of what was sold in Nagendra's shop. He thought it was a vegetable or a thing. He told Nagendra to give him wisdom worth a nickel. Question 3. What did Nagendra sell for a nickel? Answer. Nagendra sold wisdom, that is advice, saying it was not wise to stand and watch two people fighting. That was written on a piece of paper. Question 4. Why was Babu's father angry? Babu's father felt that paying a nickel for a nonsense advice was foolish. Hence, he was angry. Question 5. How did Narendra make Gupta realize the value of wisdom? Gupta gave back the paper of advice and asked Nagendra to return the nickel. Nagendra told him that he would return the nickel on a condition that they should sign a document that stated his son would never use the advice and would stand and watch people fighting. Question 6. Why did the two maids quarrel? The two maids quarrelled as they both wanted the same pumpkin from the same shop. Question 7. Why did Babu and his father go to Nagendra twice? Answer. As Babu was the witness to the maids quarrelling in the marketplace, he was called by them to speak in their support, or else his head would be chopped off. Hence, to escape the wrath of the king, Babu and his father went to Nagendra once. Next time, they went to Nagendra to prove that Babu was not an insane. Question 8. Why was Babu very happy? As per the advice given by Nagendra, Babu babbled and littered nonsensical syllables in front of the king for the questions asked. The king lost his patience and sent him out of the courtroom. Babu was very happy for the success of the trick. Question 9. What is the meaning of the expression, think deeply before you do anything? Answer. The expression means that one has to think wisely before doing any action. Do not take hasty decisions listening to others. Question 10. Why did the king make Narendra his minister? Answer. Narendra's wise advice saved the life of the king, hence he was made the king's minister. Now the next main. Read the following extracts and answer the questions that follow. 1. Think deeply before you do anything. A. Who was asked to think deeply? Answer. The king. Who gave the piece of wisdom and why? Narendra gave the piece of wisdom because the king asked him for the advice. C. How did this piece of advice help the receiver? The advice saved the life of the king. Second, I do not sell wisdom by weight. I sell it by quality. Who said this? Answer, Nagendra. To whom was this said? To Babu. When was this said? When Babu foolishly asked him the cost of 1 kilogram of wisdom. What does it mean? It means that wisdom cannot be weighed but only can be valued. Now the next main. Let's work with words. Write the meanings and use in sentences of your own. First, furious. The meaning is very angry. The sentence, the teacher was furious when I fought with my friend in the classroom. Second word, wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge. Sentence, Tenali Rama was known for his wisdom. Third, persuade means convince. I persuaded my mother to send me to the school trip. 4. Feign. Feign is to pretend. The deer feigned to be dead. 5. Errands. A short journey made in order to get something for somebody. On the sentence, there was an errand organized by the summer camp organizers. The sixth word, contract, agreement. A contract was signed between the broker and the house owner. 7. Document. A written statement giving information or proof. Sentence. Ravi signed the document, get back the house keys. 8. Bargain. Something bought cheaply, giving good value for money. Sentence. Many people bargain for goods. 9. Witness. To give evidence. People usually hesitate to give witness in accident cases. 10. Ruse. Ruse is trick. The boys rused the teacher and escaped from the class. Now the next main. Let's use language. Fill in the blanks with the right options. First, his brilliance brought honor. Second, wise people solve problems. Third, though he was clever, he was without a job. 4. There was no dearth of sympathy from the people when they heard of the cruel murder. 5. The paucity of funds made them abandon the project. B. Use since or for with the following time expressions. 1. The film has been on at the theatres since July. 2. She has been on holiday for the last 3 weeks. 3. She hasn't been here for a month. 4. No one has lived here since 1989. 5. It's the first time I have been here since the accident. Okay, thank you.